At this time, we'll ask both teams to line up for the announcing of today's starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting Blair Buccaneers. In goal, number 0, Stella Pizzuto. Midfielder, number 10, Anna Grosseibel. Forward, number 11, Gianna Martik. Defender, number 13, Skylar Finkel. Midfielder, number 16, Caroline Olsen. Defender, number 17, Grace Curran. Midfielder, number 18, Sarah Grosseibel. Defender, number 20, Melanie Foster. Midfielder, number 22, Sophia Alonso. Midfielder, number 24, Val Rosario. And forward, number 25, Tessa Kohler. And now for your Hun Raiders. In goal, number 1, Captain Ellie Gadowski. Defender, number 2, Emerson Levesque. Defender, number 8, co-captain Anna O'Driscoll. Midfielder, number 9, Bryn Braun. Midfielder, number 10, Mika Escalona. Midfielder, number 11, Morgan Bilmis. Midfielder, number 15, Ariel Napik. Defender, number 16, Ari Ananthan. Striker, number 17, Maddie Thomas. Defender, number 19, Morgan Barnes. And striker, number 23, Kat DeSimone. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Best of luck to both teams, and go Hun.
Good afternoon. Happy to have you with us here today at the Hun School in Princeton, New Jersey for today's matchup between the Hun Raiders and the Blair Buccaneers. Sam Cooperman with you for this afternoon's matchup. It's a doubleheader. We'll start with the girls' soccer game here, and that will be followed by field hockey between these two programs. That will be about a 6:30 start here from the Hun School, as this first half is set to get underway here in just a moment on this beautiful homecoming weekend. starters for each of these sides. For the Hun School, it'll be Ellie Gadowski in goal, captain of the team. Emerson Levesque will be a starter. Ditto for Catherine DeSimone, Maddie Thomas, Morgan Bilms, Anna O'Driscoll, Bryn Braun, Mika Escalona, Ari Anathan, Ariel Napick, and Morgan Barnes for Bryn Hanson's Hun Raiders. For the Blair Buccaneers, it's Stella Pizzuto in goal, and Anna Grosseibel, as well as Sarah Grosseibel. Their older sisters were great players at Blair, and they too are tremendous players set to play Division I soccer. Additionally, Gianna Martek, Skylar Finkel, Caroline Olson, Grace Curran, Melanie Foster, Sophia Alonso, and Val Rosario, as well as Tessa Kohler, as we are underway here from the Hun School. First half will get going here. The Blair Buccaneers trying to establish things. Shot immediately saved by Gadowski. Looked like Kohler was the one to strike that initial offering. So one quick save just moments into this one. James Smith, the head coach of the Buccaneers, who last year beat Hun 6-2. Blair looking to change fields here, but that pass was intercepted. It'll come right back. Really nice diagonal ball there from Alonso. And nearly an early tally for the Buccaneers. It'll be the first corner of the afternoon. Or so they thought. You know, it's actually going to be a goal kick. So Gadowski just steps out here. Goal kick here as Hun will look to establish its first possession. O'Driscoll picks it up. And she'll throw it in for the Raiders. And it's kept in for now.
The sky's like perfect in the background too.
Kohler tried to feed one through, but it's picked up by Bilms. She put on the brakes.
Am I in this? Do I need to step?
It's powered all the way downfield, and that'll roll out of play. Caroline Olson watches it go out. And look at a throw in here. They'll build from the back. Melanie Foster starting the attack. Out of North Reading, Massachusetts is Foster. And centering pass here. Martek will feed it the other way. Rosario goes back. And slowly but surely, the Blair Buccaneers off the rebuild, trying to creep their way forward. But it'll be the Hun School with possession here. And Blair takes it back. Stay with the Buccaneers momentarily, as the striker Kohler has been at the forefront of things early for Blair, but about 3.5 minutes in here, still looking for the first goal to be put on the board. It's been Blair with the bulk of the possession so far. First long ball might find its way through. And throw in for Blair. It was nice work on the back line. Let's break up that run. And that'll be a Blair throw in. Morgan Barnes, the outside back, coming up with the tackle there. And flag is up, offsides. This morning it was very, very chilly here in the Northeast, and waking up to temperatures sub 40 degrees, a little alarming with the summer-like weather that has extended into the first month of fall. Hasn't been the case today. However, temperatures have warmed up into the 60s with the breeze blowing in, so weather has cooperated. Wind picks up at times, as it is now. O'Driscoll was out of play. Or rather, that was Levesque that time. Levesque throws it in. Had the connection with Thomas. And the Hun School trying to really get through here on the counter. They've been unable to do so. Buccaneers have kind of built up a fortress there across midfield. Ball played in, could be trouble. It was crossed by Foster, but then things broke down a little bit from there. Here's a throw in for Blair. Blair Academy Buccaneers coming in 5-2. As they try and creep their way forward. Pressure being put on by Coran. Rather, Thomas. And they're able to break free. DeSimone, outnumbered, goes for goal. And the routine save made by Pizzuto. Just seeing some really hard work for DeSimone. Punted away here. It's a really nice touch to get Rosario. And a whistle. Hun School will have a free kick here. Keeper Gadowski is ready to send it away. Just like that, flung back down by Blair Academy. DeSimone had to wait to make sure she wasn't offside. Now she'll pressure the ball. That ball will get behind the defense momentarily. Could be trouble. It very well might be. The back line shores up when it needs to. Gianna Martic was attacking there. And she had Kohler ranging across. Blair Academy trying to finish here in the final third, get on the board. In the 9th minute, in this matchup between Blair and Hun. And they're looking to find Alonzo, force the defense back. O'Driscoll just turn that aside and let the Raider back line regroup and reposition itself. Skylar Finkel. Quality throw in there. Crowd forms and it'll be a corner. Throw in really generated things, and Tessa Kohler is marching in. Anna Gross-Seibel is on to take the corner. She's headed to Memphis for her college soccer. Headed on goal, but clean save by Gadowski. Believe that found the head of Kohler that time. Shifty moves from Rosario. And Gadowski off a couple hops for the save. So far, Hun has taken one shot, and unofficial numbers here, but Blair has significantly outshot them. Got that one corner, and the attack for the Buccaneers is not relenting. Into the box, and what a save! Gadowski laying out. Shot from Foster, playing up from right back. Let's take a look. Marches in, takes the shot, but a diving, acrobatic save. Well done. And it'll be another Blair throw-in, seeing the Hun captain, Gadowski, really showing up early in this one. Trying to anchor things to help her team hold serve. Finkel tried to thread that one through, but it's dug out of there. And the Hun school too strong a touch that time. And a whistle will go against the visitors. Mentioned this is a doubleheader on an energetic weekend here, homecoming weekend at the Hun school. Happy you could join us. Our entire team working hard. Simon Rosenwasser running the show for us. As free kick is driven ahead. Let's see what this can amount to. Seeing Blair early on, being able to keep their shape, and now they've sensed an opening. It's a nice run from Gross-Seibel initially. Martic goes for goal. Oh, off the bar. What a shot. But to no avail, it stays 0-0. Wow. I want to talk about a strong leg. Look at this. Martic cranks one on goal. Hits the bar, then the back of the hand of the Hun keeper, Gadowski. Flags up, offsides. So it's score staying the same here. Take a look at Martic there. Impressive player out of Oakland, New Jersey. Hun trying to build its attack here, but Levesque was in some trouble, but it finds its way back upfield. Shot down, giving DeSimone a chance, and she puts the pressure on. It was nearly passed right to her, but Pizzuto got it through. As we stay with the score the same, a few really quality looks for the Blair Academy Buccaneers, but they've not been able to put one on the board to this point. Played now about 14 minutes, and the attack has been overwhelming at times. but they have yet to break the ice. Caroline Olsen waits, weighing her options. Keeper Stella Pizzuto. Olsen. It's a quick touch from Martek, who is playing back there. We saw her with the shot moments ago. DeSimone played off the ball. The positioning of Foster there was solid. Centering pass from Napick. And shot down. And will eventually be turned to the keeper. It's not that it's the strongest wind today, but it is gusty at times. So certainly depending on which direction each team is headed in, something to be mindful of. And out of play off of the Hun School Raiders is what Blair thought. They were ready to throw it in, but officials say otherwise. So it'll be a Hun School throw-in in the home black kits. Takes a home side friendly bounce there. Thomas trying to play it one forward. Napick. Thomas centers it. Oh, nearly something there. Flag's up, offsides. This will be shut down. Flag was up. Thought the flag was up. Yeah, the flag's up. They're going to shut it down. Everyone now just realizing it. We'll take another look here. Nice job by Thomas just directing that into a crowd. DeSimone just overruns it, or rather, just a touch overrun that time. So close. It was Mika Escalona who was right up there, and on the initial feed nearly had that perfectly, but just two were just a touch off schedule, and that's why the flag came up. So scoreless here as we start to gear towards the middle of the opening half. Throw in for Blair Academy. And Anna Gross-Seibel. It is wisely worked around here. Finkel gets it through, could be trouble. And whistle. It'll be a throw-in for Hun. And Hun School will creep a little forward. Dragged back by Thomas. It's a nifty move by Levesque. Really nice work by the right back, Emerson Levesque. Class of 2028 here at the Hun School. In her sophomore season. Approaching 5 o'clock local time here. So the sun, which has been beaming throughout much of the day, is really starting to drop beneath the clouds and then eventually the trees, and it's going to make it feel a lot colder here without that sun shining on down. Again, we'll have field hockey following this. That's a 6:30 start. Same schools, Blair and Hun, will be facing off in about an hour and a half from now on this field. Rosario Academy seemingly trying to pressure the ball here, hoping that they'll be able to break through and get an excellent look on goal. Significant shot advantage for the Blair Buccaneers so far. Best look of the half came from Gianna Martic. She hit the crossbar and then the back of the keeper, Gadowski's hand. And then I think it may have glanced off the bar a second time, but it never went through on what was a really powerful shot from what looked to be about 30 yards out. Sun back out again. And it'll be a throw-in for the Hun School. Nearing that corner flag. They will direct it there, and Escalona feeds it in.
I tag him, but he says he can't.
Kohler speeds on through. 3-on-2 developing for Blair Academy. Ball hits off the back heel, still working. Shot, and the first goal of the day will go to Blair Academy. Gianna Martic. She didn't score on that one that hit off the bar, but that time it was put on a platter for her, and she gets her goal after all. Ball was through. Martic ends up with it and deposits it in. Sophia Alonso had the touch prior to Gianna Martic, and it is Martic that scores. And the Buccaneers lead 1-0. So it's Martic at the end of the 21st minute. And it'll be a free kick for the visitors. Martic's 12th goal of the year, leading scorer on the team, and you can see why. A terrific player. Believe that is Alonso's first point. Stats unofficial on this end, so that will be posted online at the proper time. Looks like Mikey Koch is out there for Blair out of Newton, New Jersey. So we start to see some substitutes as the half winds along. Films. The arms extended there, no, they're gonna play on. And now they will shut it down. They had the advantage, did the Hun School. Maddie Thomas was taken down, drew the foul. And the free kick, a pretty advantageous one here. There's Thomas, good to go. Class at 2027 here. Here's a restart, rather. Driven across, could be trouble if misplayed. And it seems like that's the kind of opportunity the Hun School's been itching for. Play one into the box, see if it gets mishandled back there, and maybe you can create a really advantageous look for yourself. Martic, the lone goal scorer. Excellent ball. Alonso, unable to barge her way through. lot of quick touches for this Blair team. A lot of 1-2, and then they play off each other, get an overlapping run like this. Cross in is redirected outside of the goal. So another decent look. It was Gross-Seibel who is waiting there. Here she plays really well on that overlapping run, crosses. And the touch off target there. Found its way back to Kohler. So the Martic tally has Blair Academy in front. And while they've controlled possession, number of shots, and all that, Hun School has been doing a nice job being able to pressure and create some momentary quality looks. Doesn't feel like it's going to be long developing counters, but there are definitely avenues. As Kohler lowered the shoulder that time. No foul, but it last went off her. Buccaneers once again have it. Kohler ranges over. It's a 1v1. Kohler dips inside. And that looks like it last went off Kohler. It did. Goal kick. Hard work defensively. Morgan Barnes was the one who eventually finishes the play off. Look at it here. Price to pay at the end of it for her, but got in there, hard-nosed play to kick it off of Kohler. Shut down that opportunity for the time being. Finkel trying to angle one. And these are the balls that will be important for the Hun School to win, these 50-50s. Foul will go against Blair Academy. Looks like Ariane Naylor had come in. She was the one that was knocked down. Free kick the other way. Started off by Foster. Working through the midfield here. Catherine DeSimone, class of 2030, 8th grader playing up here on the varsity team. Coach Bryn Hansen speaking very highly of her and how she's been able to contribute to this attack. Martic tries to take the end line and covered up by Gadowski. Ball got through to Kohler, but was unable to get a shot. Take a look. Look at Martic, just such a skilled player. That's team defense right there. Everybody coming over to contain. And they don't allow a shot on goal. That's to enter the 28th minute. Goal in the 21st from Gianna Martic, as the Blair Academy Buccaneers with the lead in hand. Got a lot of room here to operate. There's Mikey Koch, who is working her way through. Pressure again. Martik looking for a brace. Surrounded by black jerseys. Beautiful ball. One more touch. Martik found Koch, and then it found Candace Kruk, but now eventually save from Gadowski. Looks like Hun School kind of going into the wind in this first half. That punt just sat up in midair and just stopped on a dime. So if the wind keeps its current path, could work in their favor in the second half. Got about 11 minutes till halftime here. Throw in from Levesque. And that last hit off the home side. Blim is sticking her nose in there. Nearly created another chance for her team. Seeing tremendous effort on this Hun side, but been outpossessed and have to avoid miscues on this end. Martik flags up, offsides. She was looking for Ava Momsen. Momsen getting in on that run. So James Smith has made some alterations on his side. Back to keeper. Gadowski settles. She'll let it fly. Headed right back in. Kohler, just a real high quality touch. And it'll be a goal kick. A reminder, this is the first of our doubleheader here today into tonight. 6:30 start field hockey between the Hun School and Blair Academy. Have to be careful here. Keeper Gadowski off her line. Able to race back. Whistle. And look at a foul on Blair Academy. Inside of 9 minutes, still halftime here. All the way back to Foster here. The Buccaneer backs playing up. They're looking to strike while the iron's hot here. Martik, oh, what a back heel. Shot, oh, save. Gadowski denies Ava Momsen. The Hun keeper has been on one in this first half. Countless saves. Look at this touch. That is textbook. Momsen separates and gets a pretty good looking shot off, trying to drive it low. Save from the captain. Barnes, free kick. Off a hop there for Pizzuto. She'll steady things with about 7 minutes till the halftime break. It's won back by Blair Academy. Foul against the Hun Raiders. Martic. She's waiting for it. See which way the throw-in's going. It's going in Blair Academy's favor. 6 minutes till halftime. Kohler is come off for Blair. She's been impactful up front for the Buccaneers. Momsen tries to center. It's warded off, however. Five minutes remaining in the first. Momsen twists her way through. Finkel. Just had a play off Emerson Levesque. So the Martic goal is the difference so far. She served that ahead quite well. Could be trouble. Didn't sense it there. Gross-Seibel wisely pulled it back. Tried to change fields, but even better intercept. Seeing Morgan Barnes do some pretty impressive things defensively for the Hun School in this first half. It'll be a throw-in for the Raiders. Bit of a mistouch there. One of the things so impressive about this Buccaneers team, just the way that they stay in their shape and they regroup so quickly. Which makes it ever the more challenging for the Hun Raiders to try and find an opening here. But they continue to pressure the ball and nearly come away with some intercepts, but it'll be rolled back to the keeper, Pizzuto. 3.5 till halftime. Blair Academy playing forward here. Foster, the lone Buccaneer behind midfield. It'll be cleared. Now Foster and everybody will roam up, trying to put one more on the board before the break. Rosario launches. Will they get a whistle? That's put in, no whistle. Get a look at it right here. What a toss from Rosario. Launches. And it's Momsen who tallies the second goal for the Blair Buccaneers. Swarmed by her teammates. And the visitors strike again late in the first. So 38th minute. Blair Academy scores its second. And they are quite persistent. We're going back to work there. Throw in for Rosario here. Rather Finkel here, going to Foster. Here's Finkel, slowly building. Finkel puts on the brakes. And the pressure from Faye Allen. She's headed to Hamilton College. And we got about a minute to play here in the first. Goals in the middle and right at the very end of the first half have Blair Academy in front 2-0. Finkel tried to regenerate the attack. It's not there. See if they can lay it down and sense an opening there. And it'll be a throw in. Rosario, we saw her work last time. What an impressive long toss to lead to the goal that would put Blair Academy up 2-0. Bounces all the way out. Center back Foster takes a step, and seeing the 8th grader G. Simone really battle. She took a spill and continues the challenge. 40 minutes in the books from the Hun School. 2-0 lead for Blair on this homecoming weekend. We'll step aside and get ready for half number 2 in just a moment. back to the Hun schools. We get set for the second half of action between the Hun Raiders and the Blair Buccaneers. 2 goals put on the board by the visitors in this first half. One coming in the 21st minute from Gianna Martic, and one coming in the 38th. First to see the Martic finish. She had one great shot early in the game that glanced off the crossbar, but Blair kept attacking, and then Martic leads the team in goals. You see why. And then late in the half, a little outside of the boot on the goal from Ava Momsen. And 2-goal advantage for the Blair Academy Buccaneers as they try and move to 6-2. Unschool homecoming weekend. Happy you could join our coverage on this doubleheader night. We'll have field hockey starting up in just about an hour from now. And for Blair, a couple tough MAPL matches, falling to Westtown and Pennington in their last 2. One of the things to note, that this being the first year that the league has allowed 8th graders to play up on varsity, and we've seen that with Catherine DeSimone for Hun, class of 2030. And she has been right at the center of things as you look at the Hun Raiders sideline. Bryn Hansen, head coach of the squad. Back to action here. Hun wearing the black and red, and it's the blue and white for the Blair Buccaneers. Blair Academy keeper Stella Pizzuto really didn't face many shots. Believe it was just the one pretty early in the half. Hun School has been persistent. They've been aggressive in the midfield, tried to set up some counter-attacking opportunities, but those have just not been easy to come by against really strong competition here. Meanwhile, the field hockey girls are getting ready to go in the backdrop, heading back down to the turf. When this concludes, they'll get out there, get warmed up, and take the field against the Blair field hockey team. Hun Raiders trying to get one back here early in the second. Martic slides it across. Kohler goes for goal, but right at the keeper, Gadusky. That's a save. Front line of Alonzo, Martic, and Kohler. Kohler puts the brakes on, trying to dance her way forward. Martic unable to break through. Mika Escalona got back defensively, broke it up for the time being, but once again, the Buccaneers going to work. Kohler. Oh, trying to take a shot, but at the last moment was broken up. Morgan Barnes, mentioned it a lot tonight. She's been terrific. Shot misfired on by Alonzo. It's a goal kick for the Hun Raiders. Looked to be a promising sequence for the Buccaneers, but they're unable to score. Keeping that 2-0 lead here. About 3 minutes into the second half. Hun Raiders looking to build that attack slowly but surely. Ball through. Martic has a beat on it. It's turned the other way by the co-captain, Anna Driscoll. Sensing that Martic was on her heels. And shot off the side of the cage by Val Rosario. Goal kick here for Ellie Gadusky. Lights have come on here at the Hun School. Past 5:30 local time now. Rosario from Grosseibel. Val Rosario looking for some room, and she is playing coy about it. She creates a corner kick for her team. She was just creeping her way towards that end line and eventually goes out of play. Grosseibel. And it was knocked away from her. She'll regroup and move it around. Anna Grosseibel for Rosario. Cross is picked up by Gadusky. Read that well and cuts off the angle. So the Grosseibel sisters, Sarah and Anna, both their older sisters played at Blair and part of a 2023 Coastal Athletic Conference Championship for the Townsend Tigers. Melissa, who's there now, and Rebecca, who graduated last year, two older sisters, and it's now 4 Grosseibel sisters that either have played, are playing, or will play Division I women's soccer. Really impressive stuff. Meanwhile, the Hun School looking to get within 1 here. And Bilms with the right idea. Dish that one up the channel, but attack breaks down. Working really hard to pressure the ball here. This is just a rock-solid Blair Academy team. Just playing very organized right now and being able to dictate things. Sarah Grosseibel. That was a beautiful ball. On the money to Martic. And Thomas getting back there, or rather Barnes getting back there. Morgan Barnes once again in the right spot to break up that run. But Grosseibel just an excellent idea. Speaking of which, another crafty touch, just Koch that time for Blair Academy. 7.5 minutes into this second half. 2-0 lead at halftime is held up to this point. Goals in the 21st and 38th minutes. Blair in the driver's seat. Bilms, quick touch. It's cleared aside by Foster. And everyone will get back in position for Blair Academy. Down by Barnes. Olsen waits with it. Tap it to the keeper, Pizzuto. Kohler steps through. Wanted Martic. They were just a touch off schedule there. Player for Hun School hits the turf, and officials will come over to check. As it is Barnes, who is down for the time being. And she gets stretched out to her feet. Seems to be A-okay. So a restart here for the Hun School Raiders. Trying to build the attack. Kohler through a tight window finds Martic. She's hounded. Grosseibel on goal, and Gadowski there to handle business. Player down again for the Hun School. Bilms is slow to get up, and now she is, as you see, jogging it off. Looks like Bryn Hansen and her staff have somebody ready to come in. I think they had Lila Shin
we can sneak in there.
ready to come in, and then
If I hop onto this
she
thing,
was good to go. Get it centrally here. Could be something. Touchdown field is cleared away by Pizzuto before anything further could develop. Another whistle here. This time it's going against the home side. Less than 30 minutes to play here. The Hun School trailing Blair Academy 2-0. A couple first half goals have the Buccaneers in front. Martic, she scored the first one. Will steady things. Rosario had some trouble trying to save that from the touchline. Could be a counter, but out of play off Escalona. Again, be sure to stick with us for our field hockey broadcast that will be happening following the conclusion of this girls' soccer game. Simone, really impressive. Mentioned it before, the MAPL allowing 8th graders to play for the first time this year. On the Hun side for field hockey, there are 3 8th graders that we'll be seeing in the second leg of our doubleheader in just a little while. Kohler. Ball was a little too far, trying to lead Martic. Rosario. Over the top, Martic. No one to beat, and could not put it on goal. Out of nowhere, defender comes into the picture, and that was O'Driscoll, the co-captain. Just look at this. Looked to be all but a sure thing that Blair would go up 3-0 here. But O'Driscoll able to sniff that out. Anna O'Driscoll with a great defensive play there. Back heel touch from Martic. Wanted Rosario, but just a beat behind that pass. It is a corner here. Grosseibel will tee this up. Launches, was punched over the top. Martic controls, tried to slide the pass across the box, but broken up. So Anna Grosseibel took a pretty good looking corner kick there. As we're inside of 26 minutes remaining in this girls' soccer game. Field hockey coming up next. Kohler working her way through, outnumbered. And a throw-in for Blair Academy. Kohler shot and save for Gadowski. She has been busy. Which way is it going? It'll be staying with Blair Academy. Rosario. Addie Thomas pressuring the ball up top. Redirected back in. Blair has held this 2-0 lead. They've had a lot of chances to really expand it here in the second half, but they've been unable to do so. But the 2 goals have held up. Tallies from Gianna Martic and Ava Momsen. They build. Couldn't find Rosario, who is camping out centrally inside the 18. On the foot of Martic. So dangerous. Martic goes for goal, but there is Ellie Gadowski. Calls out instructions to her backs. We take another look. Martic just has such a sense of what the opposition is doing and controlled movements. Martic fighting for possession again. Working hard, breaks free. Martic. Oh, what a save. Gadowski gets down low. She stops it, and it'll stay 2-0. It has just been shot after shot after shot, but the Hun School captain, time and time again. Look at this. Getting low for the save. Sensing Martic was going to try and go 5-hole, but that opportunity was not there. Nice work. Clock stop with the player down for the home side. And once again, Morgan Barnes is on the turf. I'll come over and take a look at her. So behind the turf field here, you have each of the field hockey teams getting warmed up in the respective huddles, looking forward to having their matchup take place a little while after this one concludes. Didn't see what happened with Barnes, hoping she's doing all right as she is helped to her feet and will walk off. Really playing some quality center back for the Hun Raiders here today. So it'll be 2-0 still when play resumes here in just a moment. Looks like Ari Anathan has been brought back in for the Hun Raiders. And she'll move. Now it's a right back. So we resume play. And the Blair Academy Buccaneers trying to get to the finish line here on this Hun School homecoming weekend. Some dazzling moves from Arctic. Rosario finds Kohler. And Skylar Finkel was trying to march in. She has a throw in here. Finkel, quick dish. Rosario on that goal line, tried to fire one across. It's off the outside of the net and the outside of the post. Goal kick here for the Hun School Raiders with less than 22 minutes to play. Martic is able to regain control, was trapped between her feet there for just a moment. Kohler taking the long way around. Pass gets through. And Rosario charges into the defender. They'll get the foul on her. And another player down for the Hun Raiders after that collision. Everybody pops up, and we will resume in a moment. Foster controls for Blair. Rosario working back in. Centering pass from Arctic. Feed one out. Seibel across. And that's cleared away. seeing Shin see some time up top for the Hun School. Excellent ball. Kohler. And Kohler buries the shot. 3-0 Blair Academy. They add another one to their lead. Tessa Kohler out of Chatham, New Jersey. With the finishing touch off a beautiful ball from Martik. She gets the assist, and she feeds her perfectly. And Kohler does the rest. '61st minute addition to the Blair lead. Goal and an assist from Gianna Martik. And Tessa Kohler adding to the lead as the Blair Buccaneers, it felt like on the cusp of another tally for a long time. They just hadn't been able to finish, and now they do. And we'll see some substitutions. Sarah Grossadel, she's going to the University of Miami after her career concludes, senior year at the Blair Academy. And shot fired wide by Mary Claire Devaney. Hun School looking to get one on the board here. As we start to see some alterations to both lineups as this game is nearing the home stretch, more than halfway through the second half. So you're going to see some different people come in and out. Julia Krylov is in, class of 2028 at the Hun School, taking the spot of Ari Anathan. Keeper Stella Pizzuto. Oh, that's trouble. Pizzuto off her line. Blair Academy is able to regroup, but Maddie Thomas was trying to put one on the Hun side of the scoreboard there. Nearly had a great look at it. Martik racing ahead. On the counter, here's Blair Academy. One touch through, finds Kohler. And whistle flags up, offsides. No goal. Gadowski was ready for it as it was, but there would not have been a goal scoring chance. Take a look. Martik, and yep, Kohler just touched too far in front of Levesque. And we got a throw in here for Blair Academy. We'll make another substitution before the throw. And Gianna Martik will step off. She really had an impressive performance. Faye Allen is who the Buccaneers bring in. And some slippage. Bilms recovered. Allen has a beat on it, forces the clearance. And a throw in for Blair Academy. So take a look at Martik, and what a day for her. She had the goal and the assist, but the most impressive moment was probably the shot she took from about 30 yards out early in the first that banged off the bar and came back down and nearly snuck in off the ricochet. Just absolutely cranked a shot from distance. Kohler waits it out there. Rosario, she'll turn it back one further. Foster, quick touch. Olsen. And it was out of play. Pass intended for Grace Coran. Less than 15 minutes remaining in this one. Homecoming matchup here on this homecoming weekend. Blair Academy taking on the Hun School. And we will have a field hockey showdown to come. Rosario with a quality turn. Kohler. Coran. Drive finds its way to Allen. Advance it one further. Devaney. And her angle was cut off, but it leads to a corner kick. Even though they were unable to get the centering pass they wanted, that was a high-quality build there for the Buccaneers. Time working inside of 14 minutes. Val Rosario is on the take for the corner kick. Rosario launches, and that's behind the goal. Substitution for the Hun School. And Barnes is back out there. That is excellent to see. So they sub her back in. She went down a little while ago. It's taken off, but she will play this out. She's good to go. Pass broken up. And it'll find its way down to the track for a Blair throw-in. Caroms around. Foster working her way through. Turn it back. Melanie Foster. Rosario. Devaney. Coran finds Rosario, gets the turn, and moves it across to Gross-Eibel. Stutter steps her way in, goes for goal from distance, but the reaching save from the captain, Ellie Gadowski. She's been busy in goal, and she has put together an impressive performance. Has kept the score manageable for quite some time. The whole Hun defense, which coaches will often say, it takes all 11 on the defensive side. But they've been able to shut down some opportunities. And that one will go wide from Faye Allen. There's been a whole lot of shot opportunities for the Blair Buccaneers. There's a look. And Allen didn't quite have the angle. Defender and goalie both doing their part to limit said angle. Directed out of play for a throw-in. More substitutions here. And the final 10 minutes approaching. Devaney and Rosario will head off for Blair. Buccaneers insert Candace Kruk. And Paige Bennett as well. Looks like a run was developing there for DeSimone. She'll head up, try and pressure the goalkeeper, Stella Pizzuto. She hasn't been tested much, but she certainly played her part in what looks right now, if the score were to hold true, to be a shutout for the Blair Buccaneers. It'll be a happy drive back to Blairstown for them. Gets by Allen, intentionally. Kohler making her move through. Sees parting shot. Yeah, that's a little high. It was Koch who attempted the shot. Blair Buccaneers looking to add to their lead. And they'll get a foul call there. Free kick coming for the Hun Raiders. So we're nearing the 8-minute mark in this second half. Skies darkening, lights out. Homecoming fans are out and about. A busy weekend here at the Hun School in Princeton, New Jersey. DeSimone pokes it through. Sticks with DeSimone. Oh, that was almost through. She got the foul call, though. We're seeing Kat DeSimone make some impressive plays there. Remember, she's an 8th grader, and she is out there, and you do not notice that a year ago she would not have been able to play on varsity. New MAPL rule, and Hun School is certainly glad that that's the case. Pizzuto on the catch off the one hopper. Less than 7 minutes remaining. I want to shout out our crew working real hard making this happen. Allie and Tristan on the cameras, and Simon Rosenwasser running the show for us here today. Sam Cooperman with you here for this doubleheader. We'll have field hockey at the conclusion of this game, with both field hockey teams warming up behind each goal on the track, amped up for their matchup. The same teams, Blair Academy and the Hun School, in the field hockey matchup, as Anna Gross-Seibel, the younger of the Gross-Seibel sisters, manning the midfield for the Blair Buccaneers. Bilms unable to knife her way through. Allen trying to track it for Blair. And the Buccaneers will win it. It's a good intercept by Barnes. Hun School taking advantage of a handball there. Get a free kick from just beyond midfield. Trying to work quickly with time fading. Possession back with the visitors here. They scored 2 in the first half, 1 here in the second half. Martic with a goal and an assist leading the way on the stat sheet for Blair Academy. Ava Momsen and Tessa Kohler also with goals, in addition to Gianna Martic. And additional substitutions made as Faye Allen will come off for Blair. Stephanie Hughes is who they put on for her. Senior out of New Providence, New Jersey. As the field hockey kids are getting some encouragement in the background. There they are, they're ready to go. Hun Blair Part 2, that'll be next on the field hockey side of things tonight on this homecoming weekend. Alonzo was pressuring, nearly was able to scrape her way through. Throw in for the Hun School with about 2 minutes to play. Bilms. A little slippage there as Paige Bennett getting tangled up with the player on the Hun side. Couldn't see who it was initially and wait to identify that player, but she's down, as you see in your picture. Ariel Napick rather, is the player down, and she's helped off. So hoping that she is all right. As we've got about a minute and a half until we get the field hockey matchup going with Blair Academy. Its girls are walking out onto the track now. They've had their pregame meeting and they're ready to go. Chance at a Hun goal here. They have not had it in the attacking third very much. But can they score before the horn? Foster clears it away. Final minute from the Hun School of Princeton. The Raiders looking for one before the horn. Be brought back in, trying to establish a run. Played really hard and done a great job holding off so many opportunities that the Blair Buccaneers have had, but they will pick up an important MAPL win here. They move to 6-2 overall. As Gross-Seibel just wanted to run out the clock. And the Buccaneers will do just that. They have won it at the Hun School on homecoming weekend. 3-0 the final. And the Blair Buccaneers come out on top in Act 1 of tonight's doubleheader. Blair with the win. Valiant effort on both sides, and looking forward to the second act. We'll have field hockey coming your way in just a few moments. We take a look at the highlights from this one as Blair Academy with the win. That was Martik on the first tally, and she had a huge impact on this game. Goal and an assist from her. This was the Momsen goal, found its way through off the Rosario throw-in, and that all came in the first half when the sun was out. Third one came when sun was not out. Great ball for Kohler from Martik. Third one put on the board, and that was that. 3-0 win for Blair. Big thanks to our whole crew working hard on this one. We'll be back in just a little while. Field hockey is coming your way next.